O terrifying Mother of Time, destroying the arrogance of the age of Kali. Just as Mother Kali is all-encompassing and incomprehensible, her names are also innumerable. However, in Kali Ashtottarashata Nama, a hymn of praise dedicated to the goddess, there are 108 main names of the Mother. The name Kali in Sanskrit is a feminine noun formed from the masculine noun Kala, that means time or destiny, and it means the nature of time, the essence of time, and its completeness. Although Kali controls time, she is beyond time. Everything is destroyed by time, but Kali remains in the universe forever. Kali is time and also death. Death destroys the old so that the new can replace it. In this sense, Kali doesn't only take life, but also gives life further development. The goddess Kali is called Kalaratri, Black Night, and she, like the blackest night, comes to people with a demonic psyche when they are not waiting for her, and unleashes her withering anger on them. One of her names is Shyama, that means black. Mother Kali is black, but as you know, this is how sinners see her. The righteous see her a luminous, radiant form, as it has been repeatedly testified by such a great devotee of Mother as Ramakrishna. Her name is Krishna, or Krishna Matra, Mother of the primordial darkness. Darkness is understood here not as the opposite of light, but as the primordial aspect of being. Darkness precedes light, being the primordial force of creation. This leads to an important conclusion about the primacy of female energy over male one. Mother Kali is called Karalika, terrifying, as well as Kalarasya, possessing a terrifying face. But again, to whom does it seem terrifying? Would a devotee, a son or daughter who reveres his or her mother, consider mother terrifying? No, of course not. Her face is terrifying for sinners, those who are subject to lose their miserable lives, either from her crescent-shaped sword, or from a trident, or from a mace that knows no barriers. It is fair to call Kali Kamahartri, destroying desires. Why? Because human desires, as a rule, are selfish. They come from the ego, are imbued with it, and lead to suffering. Their place of residence is the head. Kali cuts off the head, deprives a person of ego. She debunks his illusions. The result of life is death, and only a fool attaches great importance to his desires to change his life for the better. A wise man puts his whole life in the hands of the Great Mother, and the fruits of their labor on this earth as well. For a wise person, both success and loss are just the same. Such is this world, where everything begins to strive for death before it is born. You are building a house, and even before you start, you notice that the materials you have chosen have already begun to age and deteriorate. And why do you put food into the cold? Isn't it to delay the rotting? A child is born, and they begin to teach him to celebrate his birthday. But what is a birthday? Isn't it another year closer to death, when this body and home and family and friends and all savings and acquisitions will have to be left? Mother Kali is able to free a person whose heart is looking for her from karma and a series of countless reincarnations, thereby giving him liberation from suffering. But you need to search for her with all your heart, stay in her, remember her, and then a miracle will definitely happen. Kali is known as Kartri, the creative, creating, acting force, as Kritya, the one who is the action itself, and as Karyakari, the power of action that resides in every action. This means that there is no action without Kali. Does the person know about it or not? If a person directs this force residing in him to some kind of activity, following his egoistic interests, he creates karma, the result of which is suffering. Only the one who has given all his actions into the hands of Kali, the one who has given up the results of his work, doesn't create karma, but Kali favors such a person and protects him. Kali is called by the name of Kakini, goddess of the fourth yuga. It is Kali who directs this universal space-time cycle, Kali Yuga, the highest and ultimate goal of which is the purification of all souls from the filth of sin and egoism and their assimilation to the Supreme. As egoism is the basis of any sin, summoning Kali is the destruction of this basis during this time cycle.